one of the reasons also for a decline has been, or for a slower growth, has been that both the manufacturers are having trouble delivering aircraft. So Boeing is having trouble delivering the MAX aircraft, which is what SpiceJet was depending on. And Airbus is having trouble delivering aircraft with Pratt & Whitney engines, as well as the 321 Neos.
That impacts Indigo.
So that impacts Indigo, it impacts GoAir, it impacts SpiceJet, and therefore, because capacity expansion couldn't really happen, there's been a decline. But I think by the end of next year, you'll see a return to pretty healthy growth. I think it's incredible, and it shows the resilience of the Indian aviation market, that with a large player going out of the market can still return to growth in the same year itself. So that's pretty incredible. So I don't think that the problem really is demand. We expect that aircraft should return to service in May or June of 2020. It's painful. It's very, very painful for airlines like SpiceJet, of course. We're doing the best we can, of course.
Financial impact?
Massive financial impact on SpiceJet.
Can you quantify it in whatever approximate way you can?
It's tough to quantify, but it's been tremendous. It's been large, for the reason that, of course, these aircraft were supposed to be in our fleet, and they are much more efficient and they are cost effective. And instead of that, we are flying these old planes. So there's been an impact. There's no question about it. There's been, all the aircraft that we took from Jet Airways those needed a lot of maintenance as well. So certainly there's been an impact. But we are hoping that at least a significant part of this loss will be compensated by Boeing. So we have, we are talking to Boeing on the compensation.
Any numbers you can share with us on this?
Can't share numbers. Of course, that is a discussion which is confidential between SpiceJet and Boeing. But a discussion is ongoing, and we hope that we can reach a settlement soon. Are completely under control. In aviation, it's an interesting space, and these things, go up and down. The cash flow, there are various ways of getting cash for an airline company, and so we have several sources. And as I said to you, we also expect the compensation issue to be settled soon. So we have absolutely no fear that there is going to be a problem at SpiceJet. We've lived through far tougher times than this, and we've come out of a shutdown in 2014 and 15. And while this is a challenging time, this is also a time of opportunity. In 2014 and 15, when we were just getting back into the airline, people said, you can't possibly do this without an external investor. And we've shown that it can be done. And we will show you that again, that SpiceJet will emerge stronger from this current problems. Market can certainly sustain higher pricing. Today average pricing between Delhi and Mumbai is 4,000 rupees. At 4,400 rupees, everybody makes money. So, it's nobody's case that the market will not bear 4,400 when they are paying 4,000. So certainly we have an opportunity to raise fares and yields. A 10% movement in yield will result in a profitable industry, despite all the pressures that we have today, despite all the taxes that are imposed on us.
Won't it hurt demand, given that we're such a price-sensitive market?
Not at all. You sometimes spend more money on going in a taxi from the airport to your home than you spend on coming from one city to another on aircraft. So I feel that the market certainly will sustain higher fares than we are charging them today. And I hope that airlines are going to be sensible. And in fact, in the last couple of months, there has been more sense that has prevailed. It's a project that's going extremely well. We have 5 freighter aircraft now, so we have wonderful customers. The business is growing.
Size of the business at this point?
I think we would have done close to 1,000 crores by March 31, and we expect to grow that business significantly in the next year. think government is extremely interested in selling Air India. Of course, this, as I've always said, this is too large an airline and too complicated an airline for SpiceJet to absorb.